Hi there, I'm Jo, and today we're going to be doing a general level yoga session which is suitable for anybody who has had a little bit of experience of yoga. So we're going to begin by sitting down on the floor. So if you want to come to a comfortable cross-legged position, placing the hands on your knees, and we're going to spend a couple of moments just arriving here into the session. So feel how your body feels at the beginning of this practice. Notice your legs, your feet, your hips, and the upper part of your body, allowing your spine to grow tall, softening the shoulders, softening the arms, and just feel the whole body settling here now. Notice your breath. Notice the breath moving in and out through the nostrils, or if you normally breathe through your mouth, then feel free to do that instead. Just connecting with your natural breath. You might choose or like to close your eyes for a few moments whilst we continue a little bit of breath awareness for this practice. Allow each breath to bring you more presently here into your body at the beginning of this practice. Okay, let's begin. Let's bring our hands down to the sides, fingertips touching the floor. And sit up nice and straight. And then take a big breath in, and we're going to lift the arms up over the head. Once here, breathe freely and allow your arms to stretch up one at a time towards the ceiling. Feeling this stretch maybe in your back or in your belly or somewhere else. Really allowing your body to reach up and stretch out. Keep breathing. Let's take both arms up, stretching all the way up. Let's lift our gaze as well, looking up towards the ceiling. And then gently allow your arms to lower back down. And so now let's lift our right arm up towards the ceiling, stretching the arm all the way up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stretch over to your side. So the left hand is flat, the elbow's soft, and allow your head and your neck to remain soft as well. And just feel this stretch now up through the side of your body. Keeping both buttocks down onto the floor and breathing here. On an inhalation, lift. And then exhale, take the right arm down to the floor. Take one breath here. And on the next in-breath, the left arm lifts. Exhale, taking the right hand flat and stretching over to that side. Keeping your shoulders soft, your neck and your jaw soft as well. Just breathing gently into your body here. And on the next in-breath, lift up. Exhale, take the hand down to the floor beside you. And take one breath here. Okay, we're now going to take our right hand over to our left knee, and we're going to do a very simple twist over towards the left. So my left hand is behind me on the floor, and I'm looking over my left shoulder. Coming back to the front, taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand around the back, twisting to the right, looking over that shoulder, taking a few breaths here. And then coming back to the front. Okay, so let's stretch our legs out to the sides. And if you start to flex your ankles, so make your legs a little bit active here, and then you're going to take your right hand and just slide it down, maybe the knee, the shin, towards the ankle, and allow the body to turn. And we're going to take the left arm up. Looking up towards your palm, breathing here as you rotate your upper body. Lowering the arm and coming back to a straight position. Take a breath. And then sliding the left hand down the leg as far as feels comfortable whilst your body twists to the right and the right arm extends up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards the palm of your hand. And then releasing the arm down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, just working into the hips a little bit here. As you inhale, lift the hips up, and on the exhalation, feel the hips opening and the knees dropping out to the sides. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, knees lift. Exhale, opening the hips. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And then straighten the legs out, bring the hands to the knees, and just take a breath here. So we're now going to come onto our hands and our knees. We're going to do the cat pose. So if you place your hands underneath your shoulders, spread the fingers, and have the face facing towards the floor. We're going to inhale, look up towards the ceiling, and then take the tailbone up as well. So we're arching the back here. And then start to round your spine, drop your chin, breathe out. Breathe in, arching the back, dropping the chest, lifting the chin. Exhale, round your spine, drop your chin. You might like to draw your belly in here as well. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. We're now going to move up into the mountain pose. So tucking the toes under, we're going to lift the hips up, bring the heels down towards the floor, and lengthen through your back. Breathing deeply here. And then lowering the knees down to the floor, untucking your toes, and bringing your hands to your lap. Maybe just releasing your wrists a little bit if there's any tension or discomfort here. And then let's take 3 breaths with the spine upright and the eyes closed. Okay, let's get ready to come to a standing position. And when you're standing upright, have your feet parallel, flat on the floor. Bring your hands to your chest. And really find that you're lengthening upwards through your body, up towards the ceiling, as we take the arms up above our heads, stretching the fingers up towards the ceiling, lift the chin. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. And then bring the hands down to the heart. And again, we're going to lift the arms up, breathe in, and now as we breathe out, stretching over to one side. Breathe in, lift, lengthen upwards. Breathe out, stretching over to the other side. And inhale, lift up. We'll do 2 more rounds. Exhale to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. Take 1 breath here. Okay, so now we're going to come into the chair pose. So you're going to bend your knees, allow the tailbone to start to lengthen away from you, take your arms up and then spread the hands and lengthen through the body. And we're starting to sit back down towards the heels. 5 breaths here. And then bring the hands down towards the heart and then down to the sides of your body. Okay, so we're now going to move into a series of warrior poses. And these practices are good for strengthening the feet and the ankles and the legs. And they're also good for finding a sense of focus and concentration. So as we're moving into all the different shapes, we're going to find a point to focus our attention on and keep our eyes gently fixed on a point. To start with, we're going to have nice wide stance. So bring the feet wide, the feet are parallel with each other, and bring your hands to your heart. So from here, we're going to extend the arms out to the sides. And I'm taking my right foot out, and my left foot comes in. I'm taking a breath in. As I exhale, I'm bending my front leg. Okay, and I'm going to look down towards my middle fingernail. That's my point of focus here. 5 breaths. And now I'm going to drop my back hand to my back leg, turn my palm over, and lift my arm up, gazing up into the palm of my hand in reclining warrior pose. 5 breaths. Back into warrior 2, and then straighten the leg, turn the feet back and bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath here. And so as we move on to the other side, really find your feet are really grounded down into the floor, pressing down through your toes, your heels and the balls of your feet. Extending the arms out to the sides, turn the left foot out and the back heel back. Press down through your feet. Inhale, Exhale, bend the front knee, turn the head, looking down towards one point for your gaze. 5 breaths here. And now I'm dropping my back hand to my back leg, turn my palm up, inhale, lift, 5 breaths. Back into warrior 2, and then straighten the leg, turn the feet back in, bring the hands to the heart. We're then going to walk the feet, step the feet together, and take a big breath here. Okay, we're going to continue with our warrior sequence. Come and stand at the top of your mat. And now we're going to step back on the right foot. So really bring your back heel down into the floor, press the front toes down as well, really stabilizing your body here. Inhale, arms lift. So the arms are parallel with each other, lifting up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the waist. We're taking 5 breaths here. Bringing the arms down, interlock the fingers behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting your chest. This is the open-hearted warrior. 5 breaths here. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together and keep pressing down through your feet as we get ready to move into a forward bend, into the humble warrior. Stabilize your gaze and steadily take the body down. Lift the arms up over your head. Lifting up, releasing your hands, step your feet together. I'm now going to come and stand over here, and we're going to do the same practices on the other side. So first of all, step back on your left foot. Press down through your feet, bending your front knee, and extend the arms up for 5 deep breaths. Opening the arms, interlocking the fingers behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen the arms away from you, lift your chest, open-hearted warrior. And now slowly pressing the feet down into the floor, bring your body forwards into the humble warrior. Lifting up, stepping the feet together, and bringing the hands to your heart. Bring the hands down to your sides. We're going to take 5 breaths now, and you might like to close your eyes and just feel the whole body following these warrior practices. Okay, we're now going to move into Triconasana, or the triangle pose. So have your feet fairly wide. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. We're going to turn the right foot out and then turn the back heel out as well. And we're extending the arms out to the sides. And just make sure that your feet feel nice and grounded, that your hips feel comfortable, making any alterations, modifications to your position here to make sure your hips feel secure and comfortable. And then we're going to breathe in, stretching to the right. Breathe out, bring the hand down somewhere on the leg and the other hand comes up. Breathe deeply here down in the belly, really stabilizing your core. 5 breaths. Breathe in and lift. Take the feet back to parallel, bring the hands to your heart, and we'll prepare for the other side. So the left foot turns out to the side, the right heel turns back. Press down through the feet. Notice how your hips are feeling. Stabilize your legs. Extend the arms out to the sides. Inhale, stretch to the left. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm lifts. Breathe deeply in the belly. 5 breaths. And then lifting up, turning the feet to the center, bringing the hands to the heart, and stepping the feet together. Okay, so we're going to move now into some balancing poses. We're going to start off by having the arms down to the sides and doing a very simple balance up on our toes. So we're going to find a point to fix your attention on, which will help you to stay steady, and then rise up onto your toes. Stretching up through the feet and through the ankles. Keep breathing here. It's okay to wobble or fall over. Just gently bring yourself back. And then let's slowly lower the heels down. We'll do that one more time. Breathing freely, rise up onto your toes. Finding or developing a sense of steadiness as much as possible here. If you have a chair handy, you could hold on to something if you need a bit of support. And then let's bring the heels down to the floor. Okay, now we're going to do some one-legged balancing. So when you are balancing, it is really important to keep your gaze steady. If you're looking around, it's really easy to wobble. It's easy to wobble anyway, but we'll try and stay as balanced as we can. So let's bring our attention and our weight into the left leg. And then we're going to lift the right leg up, interlock the fingers around the knee. Really lengthen up through your supporting leg. Every time you wobble or fall off balance, just bring yourself back. Other options here, by the way, are to have your hands on your hips if that feels easier for you. So from here, I'm going to bring my left hand to my left hip and I'm going to open my right hip. Keeping upright, keeping steady, breathing deeply. Every time you wobble, just bring your attention back, bring your body back. Taking the leg to the front and then lowering it down onto the floor and just release any tension in your hips here. And then we'll go on to the other side. So the weight comes into the right leg and then my left leg lifts up. And I'm interlocking my fingers around my shin, but you might have your hands on your hips or you could interlock your hands underneath your thigh. Noticing how this balance feels on this side. Is it more difficult? Is it easier? Let's bring our hand to our hip and slowly open that leg. Try and remain balanced if you can. Notice if you have a lot of tension in your jaw or your face with the effort of balancing, and see if you can just let go of that and be as easeful as possible. Taking the leg back to the center and then bringing it down. Easing out your hips. Bringing both feet flat onto the floor, taking a breath here. Okay, we're going to do one more balancing pose. We're going to do a pose called the eagle pose. We're going to do in two versions. The first version, we're going to have our hands at our heart. Let's bend both knees and then bring your weight to your left leg. Gently lift the right leg up and then cross it over the top. And you can have your right foot here just hanging, or you could tuck it behind your left calf. Squeeze your thighs together. Breathe deeply. And then let's release that leg, bring it down to the floor. We're going to go on the other side. Bending the knees. Bringing your weight into your right leg. Slowly lift your left leg up and place it over the top of the right thigh. Squeeze your thighs together. Maybe the left foot comes to the back of your calf. Really remaining as focused as possible. And then let's take that foot down and bring the arms down, shaking out your hips and your legs. So we're going to do this again, and this time we're going to bring the arms into a different position as well. Okay, so let's start off by bringing the left arm up. And then we're going to take the right arm underneath and then wrap the arms together. So your palms are facing each other, or you could be here instead. Bend the knees, bring your weight to your left foot and leg, and then lift the right leg up. And then gently bring your body out, give it a shake. And then let's have a go on the other side. So now the right arm comes up, the left arm is underneath. Bringing the palms together, lift your elbows up, and then bend your knees. And lift your left leg. And then gently bring your body out, give it a shake. Bring your feet back down to the floor. Let's take a couple of breaths here, noticing how your body feels after this balancing work that we've done. Okay. So we're going to come back down to the floor. We're going to do a little bit of back bending, and then we're going to do some forward bending before we bring the session to a close. So I'm going to come and lie down on my belly. With my arms down by my sides and my forehead on the floor. And as I breathe in, I'm lifting up my head and my shoulders. Breathing out, come down. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. So now we're going to bring our arms off the floor as well. So I'm inhaling, lifting up, and my arms also lift. Reach the fingers down towards the toes. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, up. Exhale, coming down. Turn your head to the side and just rest your back for a moment here. And then we're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders and we're going to get ready for the Cobra Pose. I'm going to keep my elbows tucked in close, my shoulders down, my forehead's on the floor. Inhale, lifting up, head, shoulders and spine. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, come down. Bring the hands to the floor and the forehead resting here. Okay, let's come back up. And we're going to do some forward bending. So now extend your legs in front of you. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. See if you can touch your toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this final time, we're going to stay in the forward bend for 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Bring your hands to your lap and just feel any effects from the forward bending that we've just been doing. Noticing your spine, noticing your legs, noticing your abdomen. Okay, so the final position we're going to do today is a spinal twist. Let's bend our right leg up. Place the foot flat onto the floor. And then take the right hand behind you on the floor. The left arm is going to lift. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. Bring the elbow down to the outside of your right knee, and then twist around to your right. If this is too tricky for you, then just hug your knee in towards you instead. We'll take 5 breaths here. Make sure your neck isn't carrying any tension. And then releasing back to the front and taking the leg down. And we'll go the other way. So the left leg bends, the left hand comes behind you, you lift, inhale, exhale, twist to the left, bring the elbow down to the outside of your knee, turn here. 5 breaths. And then come back to the front. So we're going to cross our legs, and we're going to now just do a little bit of breathing, and then we're going to sit for a moment quietly, just as our body settles and enjoys the end of the practice. So bringing your hands to your knees, start to focus on your breath. Feeling the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. And if you're not used to breathing through your nostrils, maybe this is a good chance to have a go. Obviously, if you need to breathe through your mouth, that's okay. But if you can breathe through your nose, see if you can do this now for a few deep breaths. As you breathe in, feel your body lengthening, your spine lengthening. As you breathe out, just feel your shoulders soften and your face soften and your belly soften, settling into this position. Breath awareness in the nose. You might even like to close your eyes. We're going to take 10 breaths like this. You can keep your eyes open, of course, if you prefer. And we're really going to work with slowing the breath down, really taking our time with each breath in and each breath out. So when you're ready, count for yourself 10 deep breaths, and then we'll come back together again. Okay, so to end our session together, let's gently bring our hands together and bring the thumbs in contact with the centre of the chest. And we're just going to hum 3 times to close this session. And we're going to feel the vibration in the chest space, in the heart space. So 3 hums, breathing in deeply. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the session. Do feel